Hi, Sagittarius. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June of 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign, and if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your June 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is feeling trapped in some way, or trapped in an emotional prison, or trapped in a situation or circumstance that you're not really sure how to get out of it. However, you might really be able to get out of it more easily than what you think. You may feel like you have to put on a show or put on a good front for people in June. This could be your family members. This could be towards your bosses or coworkers, family members or friends. I don't know who you're doing it to, but feeling like you have to put on a good show or a good front to make things look like you feel happy or everything is okay with you. You may have this feeling, Sagittarius, like you're really tired of spinning your wheels. You may feel like you're in some kind of circumstance or situation where you're not getting anywhere. Like you feel like you're just constantly spinning your wheels. I feel like many of you have some new energy and new things that are going to be coming in for you, especially in August. My guides are also saying the fall. Now, I live on the East Coast of the United States, so I'm in the Northern Hemisphere. To me, fall is September, October, part of September, all of October, and November, going up till the solstice in December. So I would go by those time frames, even if it is not your fall. And you're going to feel really hypersensitive and vigilant about how you conduct yourself, what you say, what you do, and how you conduct yourself in work also, like with what you're working on, what you're creating. But I feel hyper vigilant, especially in regard to, remember how I said at the beginning, like you have to put on a good front, you may feel like you're performing, but you want people to think everything's okay with you, or that, things are going well. That rings true here with me again, because I'm getting you're going to be hyper vigilant about what you're saying, what you're doing, how you're performing, how you're acting. And I feel that you have a lot of people watching you. This could be your family members, it could be your friends, it could be your coworkers, it could be bosses. I don't know who it is, could be your neighbors. But I feel like you feel like you're being kind of scrutinized, or people are really paying attention to what you're saying or doing in June. But remember, this is a general reading, and timing will be different for all of you. I noticed in the comments on some of the videos in March and April, people were saying, didn't notice it in May so much, but March and April, I noticed people saying, that happened to me a year ago. That happened to me 2 years ago. So what I'm saying to you now could happen to you a year from now. But many of you will experience it in May or June or July. And May's already passed, but I'm recording it in the end of May. So some of these things could be occurring to you in this month of May when I'm recording it, or June, which is when these recordings are for, or July. The next card you have in your reading is the Queen of Rods, and this is likely to be you. This is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. If it's not you, Sagittarius, this could be another fire sign person you're dealing with in June. It's like you have to believe in yourself more. You have to have faith in yourself more. And I feel like you're going through a process where even if you're older, I feel like you're still learning a lot of things about yourself. Because, we go through cycles. And so you may feel like, yeah, I get what I'm all about. I know myself inside and out. But are you knowing yourself inside and out from your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s? When are you knowing yourself about? Because, I've heard some people say we change cycles. We change in a lot of ways every 7 years. So I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself now. I feel like if you are somebody that creates content in videos or writing or blogging or vlogging, I feel like, or other kinds of content, could be musical content. I feel like you're going to be creating a lot of content or a lot more content now. You're going to surprise people very soon by the things you're doing and saying. So even though all the things I got in this card, you've got some surprises up your sleeve. So you're going to surprise yourself and you're going to be surprising those people around you. You may be doing this in a way where you're going to speak differently. You could also be in the process of learning another language. And some of you, I feel, you're in the process of changing something that's kind of dramatic for you, or that you're going to show people like you're having more control or taking more charge. I'm not saying you didn't have control and take charge before, but this is like graduating, taking control and taking charge and, worrying about yourself and looking after your own interests more than what people have seen. I feel like some of you are leaving aside or casting aside some old memories or pains and hurts and wounds from the past. You're sort of like getting past it now. You're healing from some old things and kind of like banishing it out of your life. Some of you could be doing this through getting Reiki healing sessions, or there's some other types of healing you could be going through. It could be speaking with counselors, therapists, psychics, astrologers. I don't know what, going to shaman, healers. Now, the next card you have in your reading is the Five of Cups. And this is sadness, loss, and regret. But not all hope is lost, because there's still two cups upright behind the person in this card. Sometimes this card can also indicate if you or someone close to you is having a problem with alcohol and maybe drinking too much. It's possible. That's not all the time, but it can indicate that. Some of you Sagittarians may be feeling now like you kept some secrets that you shouldn't have. Because I feel in some way, Sagittarius, that you've been weighed down or burdened by these secrets. It could have been other people's secrets. It could be secrets people told you, and then you had to keep them, and you felt weighed down or burdened by those secrets. It's highly likely. There could have been some opportunity that you had to take on more work or responsibility, or go for a particular job or type of employment, or raise or promotion, or a promotion at a job that you didn't take in the past. You had your reasons, but you may be regretting that now. This could be regrets over something that you feel like, I should have taken that chance. I should have taken that job. I should have taken that opportunity. It could even be if you felt like if you were in a relationship with somebody and they wanted to get married, or they wanted to move in together, or they wanted to get engaged, and you were like, no, I'm not going to do that. You could have some regrets. Or if you did if you did get in that relationship more fully, or you did take the promotion, or you did take a job that you had questioned, you could be regretting that you did do it. You're either regretting that you did these things that I mentioned, or regretting that you didn't do them. Because this is a general reading, Sagittarius, so your regrets are either that you did that stuff or you didn't do it. I can't read each of you specifically, because don't forget, this is for Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign people, and moon sign. I also feel that in some ways you've worried yourself too much. You may have even worried so much about stuff that it's kind of made you sick, or get some kind of physical ailment or malady. And that can happen. What we think about and put our focus on and energy on, especially if it's not just, if it's negative things, that can form some physical problem in your body. You could get some kind of illness, sickness, disease. It can happen. So too much worrying yourself into not feeling well or some kind of sickness does come up here with this card. You may also be feeling like you dealt with people whose thinking was too shallow. Or you could feel, maybe you think your thinking in the past was too shallow. So the shallow thinking comes up here as a concern with this card for you. So if you would like to get more predictions and messages to expand on this psychic tarot reading, where I look into the crystal and give you additional psychic predictions and messages for June of 2022, my June psychic crystal readings for June are down below in the description box in the Show More section. You can click on that link and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page, and you can get these psychic crystal readings for your sign or your rising sign or your moon sign or somebody else you love and care about sign by clicking on that link below. Also, you can get these links by going to my website at theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page. There you will see these June psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac are either going to be sign number at the top of the page, number 1, or they will be number 2. You just click on the sign that you want under that heading, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Card number 4 in your reading is 6 of Rods. This is victory after a battle. So being victorious in some way. If you had to have any kind of appraisal on anything, I don't care what it is, the appraisals will come back for you very high. And it could be something you collect. It could be a car appraisal, a home appraisal, jewelry appraisal, a collection appraisal. It could also be an appraisal of you, which would be in the form of like a performance review at your job or something, which is sort of like an appraisal. Any types of appraisals connected to you come back very high and is good for you. This is good news. I feel that many of you are learning a new skill that then you're going to turn around and use it to supplement your income. I feel many of you may be in the learning process now, but you could actually start really utilizing and putting it to good use in the month of August of 2022. And you may be talking to some people that can really be helpful to you and help you with marketing and promotions, or get your ideas out there into the public. Or really, the words my guides are really using here, to be clear, is the people you're talking to could help get you on the map. So that could mean they promote you. That could mean they open some doors for you or give you some kind of opportunities. And it's a long time coming, Sagittarius, where many of you have felt like you had a firm handle on the situation. And many of you are going to find that you start to feel that way. It may not feel that way in the beginning of June, but towards the end of June and going forward into July, and especially August through the end of November, you're really going to feel this energy the strongest. I feel like you're going to be more bold and get more notice and recognition in a positive way. I feel like your ability to shine with your projects, plans, talents, skills, and know-how is going to be really on point. Like you're going to be on fire within those areas. And you have to be careful that you don't fall into the trap of second guessing yourself, because I feel this is something, and you Sagittarians can argue with me, but I feel that this is something that plagues many Sagittarians, that they have a tendency to make decisions, or, to make decisions, but then you second guess yourself. So the last card of your reading for June of 2022 is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is an earth sign person. This is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an earth sign, or if you are born on the Sagittarius and Capricorn cusp. I feel like for many of you, this is a family member. And I feel like this is a family member that you, an earth sign family member, that you've learned a lot from them. They may be trying to urge you to take the next step, or a step up. They may be saying, trying to get you to make some kind of decision, or make some kind of move, or to step up to the plate, or to step up in some way to a more elevated, position, job, I don't know what, but like step up to the plate. They're trying to urge you or motivate you. I feel that you look at them like they're wise beyond their years. So I do feel like you respect them. And they may look at you like you're a bulldozer or a bull in a china shop. They feel like you're really good at plowing ahead. When you make up your mind, you're really good at plowing ahead. This is what I get the King of Pentacles thinks about you. But they also see you when you plow ahead like you're a bull in the china shop, where it's not always like a smooth path sailing. You're going to disrupt the china, the glassware off the shelves, and some stuff's going to get broken along the way. But you're really good about driving yourself forward, making things happen, being motivated. This is how I get, my guides are saying, the King of Pentacles looks at you. They may want you to settle down somewhere, or take on some new project, or take on more responsibility. For some of you, this could even be a significant other to you. But first and foremost, I feel like, a significant other could be family, right? If you're married to them, that could be like your family. But some of you, I feel like this is not that kind of family. But it's a general reading, so you have to ask yourself, who the heck is this earth sign person for you? I feel like they are very well-rounded and very knowledgeable and skilled in what they know how to do. They may want to give you some kind of opportunity. They may want you to take charge of something here, like, you know, they may want you to take over a business or take over a specific aspect of a business, or take charge if it's not in a work-related or business-related situation. They may want you to step up to the plate and take charge in some kind of family situation, a family, like, you know, they want you to become a power of attorney or an executor of an estate, or look after some kind of property or something. But I don't feel that it's a negative thing. I feel that this King of Pentacles believes in you. They have faith in you. They may think you go about things in a little bit of a disjointed manner, but they do know you can get the job done, and they do have faith in you. But I feel like they want you to do more. They want you to take on more responsibilities, step up to the plate. I don't feel it's negative, though. I'm not getting a negative vibe here. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarius for the month of June 2022 is smoky quartz. And smoky quartz is a very strong grounding stone. It's a very powerful stone. It's also very good for attracting money and giving protection to your money. It disperses fears and depression. It brings emotional calmness. It relieves stress and anxiety. It promotes positive thoughts and action. It brings psychic and physical protection and abundance, prosperity, and good luck. I do feel if you're wearing it or sleeping with this under your pillow, I do feel it's going to help attract money to you. It's also, if you have to do any research or analysis, or you're working on any projects, and it's going to really help you to focus and dig deep and to find like hidden gems of knowledge or information or hidden secrets or things that need to, that can be very helpful or useful to you in any of your endeavors. It's going to like help you like really dig in and find those gems. It's also going to help you loosen up and relax and be more open to receive messages from your spirit guides or your higher self or the angelic realms or the divine source. It's going to, because sometimes if you're too tight, you're bound up too tight, you're not open to receive spiritual guidance. And I get this stone is actually going to help you relax, help you loosen up, and help. And then if you meditate or you have a more relaxed presence, you're going to be able to receive messages and signs and symbols and dreams from your spirit guides and from the spirit world. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools focusing on very specific topics, the most recently recorded videos, I put those links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the most recent video series I've recorded is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 15th and 16th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. There's a lot going on in those readings. I'm using a lot of divination tools. I highly recommend in the eclipse video series I record to watch your rising sign and your moon sign. I'm sorry, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Also, my solar eclipse in Taurus, April 30th, 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading. I also pull a gemstone crystal in those eclipse readings. I pull a gemstone crystal for you. Also at the end as to what is the best gemstone crystal for you to work with, use, and wear during the energies of the eclipses, which usually last 6 months and sometimes can go even longer. I use the same format in both of those video series. My career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings, those predictions started in April of 2022 and go out until the end of October of 2023. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022, psychic tarot and oracle card readings are also available. And my big love readings for 2022 for couples and singles. I did the first half of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading is for the coupled people of your sign. I do it because sometimes you start out as a couple and end up single in the year, or the reverse. You could start out single and end up as a couple. I highly recommend you watch the entire video because there's going to be messages and predictions in those big love readings that will apply to you on both sides of those readings. So watch the entire reading. Also, my Saturn in Aquarius, psychic tarot, and crystal readings, those predictions go out for 3 years from December of 2020 until the end of March 2023. If you haven't checked them out yet, those go on for so long. That time frame, we're still being affected by that Saturn in Aquarius, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools there and usually write out the predictions, which are around 5 paragraphs long. And many people find they resonate with them. So if you feel drawn to go over and look at those messages on my social media pages, I'm sure that there will be messages in those 5 paragraphs every time I pull a card and write them that will resonate with you. So really, it's free. You should go check it out. I'd love to see you over there. And if you would like to help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, you could make a donation to my channel, and there's a donation link connected to PayPal that is down below. All the different video series I offer on Vimeo down below. And I want to thank you so very much. There's been a lot of people that have been very generous and kind and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. I do truly appreciate it. And I want to give a big thank you to those of you that have followed me all these years on YouTube. This is my anniversary in June of 2022. I've been on YouTube for 7 years now. So thank you so much. If you guys were not watching and subscribing, there'd be no point in me being here. So you make my channel work. I thank you so much for that, for all your kind comments and all your viewership and all your subscribership. It does really make a difference in my life, and thank you so very much for that. I do appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope you all have an absolutely great month of June, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.